Hey everyone, let's talk about the Lunchly launch, the launch of the product from Logan Paul, KSI and Mr. Beast. Because so far, in my opinion, it seems to be going really shitty, at least online. I'm not talking about like the store sales, because that could be something different. But from what I've seen so far, or people talking about it online, they fucking hate it. Like I've seen at least like 5 videos on TikTok. People like, oh, I found mold on my Lunchly. There's always videos of like them like opening. It's always like they start recording right after like the pack is actually open. So God knows if it's actually real or not. It's probably real. Like say what you will about those 3 guys wanting money, but at the same time, there's not a single factory in any first world country like in America that would allow a product with mold in it. Okay, I'm not sucking off the free dicks. I'm just saying there's no way that would actually happen. It's so bullshit that any person saying that they found mold is just lying for views. Okay, and people that are perpetuating this lie, this myth of mold and Lunchly and it being really shitty. It could be shitty, I don't know. But people that keep on like pushing the story of it being really bad is people like, what was the name? I fucking hate her. Rosanna. Okay, and if you have any context for her, you would know. She's been like a rabid dog, biting onto the nuts of Mr. Beast, just fucking attacking him non-stop. The last video I made on her was talking about her. I talked about her Mr. Beast video where it said very confidently, Mr. Beast is a criminal, like in full caps. And in that video, I thought it was so fucking, it was so bad. The whole video is like half an hour long, but the only illegal part she brought up was like how he bet on a crypto gambling site that's illegal in the US back like 3 years ago. That was the best thing she could bring up. The rest from that was like how he faked charity work, faked it somehow about making a hospital. He promoted a crypto pump and dump, which I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't mean what he did was illegal, because from what I watched, he didn't really make a pump and dump. But I'm pretty sure accusing him, slandering him of making a pump and dump, that could be an actual lawsuit. Just saying, very bold of her. And now she's making another video claiming that she tried Lunchly, which I'll be watching today. She tried Lunchly and it was moldy, as he said. A 20-minute long video. Okay, I know that this woman, her video, before the money making machine of talking about Mr. Beast, she used to make cooking videos. That's fair, I don't really mind that. But I guess now she's trying to make a mix of drama video and cooking videos, or more like food review videos by trying out the Lunchly stuff, which I can really tell from the thumbnail and title that she hates it. Probably because she has some bias, and also because I don't think Lunchly is made for grown-ass people. It's made for fucking kids with a very basic, tongue palate. But normally, I wouldn't care, because in my eyes, this woman is nothing. She's so annoying. She's got no talent. She's a nobody. But I saw a clip online of how she brought on, for this video, she brought on Dogpack and Jake Weddle, those two leeches of the Mr. Beast story. And when I saw them, I was like, okay, I have to see why they were brought on. I know that Dogpack's pretty easy to bring on because they're both friends, but the fact that Jake Weddle came on as well after he said on his Instagram story that he just gave up, then that made me feel like there was a pretty big pull to bring him on, because otherwise I'm pretty sure he left the drama for good. So I want to see what they say in this video, because it could be, full of very unfunny stuff and just, absolute slander, just shit on Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and KSI.
This is not safe. Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing Lunchly and Lunchables. Some of the most brilliant minds of YouTube came together to create Lunchly, who really care about people and their nutrition and their kids, came together to make this epic product.
Okay, quick straw man argument. Believe it or not, I don't give a shit if people make stuff for money. If they want to sell snacks to kids, sell snacks to kids. But don't make it feel like, don't make it be like, oh, they really care about kids. When in reality, if you read the full label, it's really shitty for kids. Like, of course, most foods in the US market is full of shit. Like, I've seen those memes of, of foods in US that can be sold in the UK because it's full of, chemicals. So at the same time, like that comes from like generations of like really shitty food that at this point people and consumers don't really care about. So yeah, I don't really mind that people like Mr. Beast and KSI, Logan Paul came to the market without being like the apostle of health. Like if they sell shitty food that's not that different from like other stuff, then yeah, I don't give a shit.
This one does not say epic ingredients. These are molded. That's mold.
There we go. I called it so fucking easily. When she showed before that it was moldy, I was gonna be like, okay, it's gonna show it like unopened, then it's gonna cut to it being open. If you wanna show that it's actually moldy, don't fucking cut, because like that's clearly the biggest sign that you did it before, and then you start recording again. Dude, that looks so fake. It's clearly just like a bit of like green spray on the cheese. Like this is so clearly slander. If there was like some dumb 10-year-old on TikTok that, I found mold in my lunchly, I don't like it drippy, then yeah, I don't really give a shit. But this is a woman with 15 million subs. This is so clearly slander. Like, what the fuck? So I just want to say now real quick. If there was mold, the FDA would be on them. They'd be fucking them in the ass way before any box like hit the shelf. So I think it's fake.
So here is the Lunchable, and it has a clear top so you can see inside of it and you can shake it around, and I'm not seeing any mold, and you can also see on the bottom that there is no mold. Now we can sprinkle our cheese on there, and I'm not afraid of this cheese.
Oh, I have to say this as well. It's so mind-blowing that people are so much sheep to hate on Lunchly that now they're fully endorsing Lunchables. Like, none of you give a shit about Lunchables. What do you mean like buy this shit to support Lunchables more than Lunchly? When in reality, they probably come from the same factory. Like there's nothing else different than just the name, the label.
And you guys, look, a tear top. There's a little dotted line on both sides so that kids at lunch can tear it.
Oh, just fucking put like in the bottom left, brought to you by Lunchables. Fuck off.
Leave no crumbs. Okay, we've got both of them on the plate, and the meals look pretty similar. The cheese dip looks a little different, and then this salsa is much thicker, and they look pretty dang similar. Look at the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer. They're the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer.
So are you
the same size. There's no difference other than ingredients.
So are you making the point that they're the same or they're just completely different? Because if you're gonna make fun of Lunchly, then you make fun of Lunchables. But at the same time, you're clearly sucking the dick of Lunchables. So which one is it?
Fruits and vegetables.
Oh no, I'm done. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't watch the whole video. It's 20 minutes long, and it's not that long. But for someone like me that lets you like talk over stuff, this video of mine would be like 40 minutes long. So I'm gonna skip the shit. At this point, like she becomes like a doctor, a nutritionist about all this stuff, about Lunchables and Lunchly. Oh, it has a variety of fruits and vegetables. Like I don't care at all. Oh my god, I'm skipping through. She printed out a sheet from the website comparing the protein and shit. I don't care. How do you push a review of fucking processed kids food to 20 minutes? Just eat it all down and just give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Lunchly was $3.99 and Lunchables was $3.79. And it got me thinking, what kind of other lunch could we make on our own? Like if you're a mom, you're on the go, you don't have time, you need to throw something together quickly. There's a lot of other alternatives that are much more healthy and around the same price point.
No fucking way. Okay, she's talking about like healthy alternatives, and she brought out a plate of like popcorn, bell peppers, and watermelon, and an apple. That's pretty healthy. but give that to your kid and they will throw the plate against the wall. They're not gonna eat this shit. Do you look at this shit? Like, tell me a Logan Paul fan or a Mr. Beast kid will look at this and comprehend what it is and that it should be eaten. Also, I want to say now, because I'm skipping through again, he's talking about like healthy alternatives than Lunchly and Lunchables, which are, you know, it's fair enough. But then again, you have to remember, there's a very good divide. Poor parents are gonna buy Lunchables because it's cheap. Rich parents, they're not gonna buy like a more expensive version of, you know, Lunchables from like an online shop, because if they have the money, they're gonna make their own lunch at home and put that in a box and give it to them. There's no like middle ground. There's just very two clear sides that those products that she showed don't fall under.
It's time for what we've all been waiting for. All right, fellas, come on in. I've got the food.
Yes, there they are. Dude, Jake looks rough. Holy shit. After this whole fucking like fiasco of like being shit on and making like dog shit stories about you know, Mr. Beast, he went offline. Now he made like an announcement like how he doesn't want to like talk about it anymore. And now coming back, he looks like he barely wants to be here. Like, my god. A dog pack. Oh, he loves it here. Oh my, just look at him. We're wearing a nice pineapple print Hawaii shirt.
Okay.
It's just whatever.
It has like an aftertaste that's like, you know, like after you throw it up and it's like a couple minutes later, and you have like that.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
You're biased, all right?
Not me!
You're not a trustworthy
I
source.
got paid money, you didn't, okay?
I fucking hate this guy so much. Right, two quick reasons why I hate him. He got paid by Mr. Beast as like a sorry, which people twisted as an admission of guilt. And number two, one rumor I saw about him. I know I shouldn't listen to rumors, but apparently, like when he was it must have been him or Dog Pack, two poisons. It must have been either. But like when they were working Mr. Beast, they convinced some guy to like, you know, go on strike against Mr. Beast to get paid more, and that poor guy got fucking fired because one of these leeches like convinced them that he wasn't being paid enough and he should go on strike. So one of them fucked over a guy for having a good job at Mr. Beast or like the fucking company. By the way, I like the idea of a woman that can cook very well. Like, I'm not doubting her cooking skills. Like, if you have a whole channel for cooking, you must be good. But at the same time, understand that your palate will probably be way too good for this shit made for kids that fucking like eating crisps, okay? What the fuck is the animal doing? He's opening a is he like that fucking spaghetti boned? He has to use a t-shirt to open a Prime bottle? They make that for kids, you moron. You fucking pig.
So are we gonna try the blueberry pizza or no?
So this is the one that was not moldy, and then this is the one that was moldy, but you can see the kind of like adhesive, like the glue, is not here.
Ooh, quality assurance issues, man. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, Jimmy.
You can see that the one that was not moldy, the adhesive is there. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that they should get out of food. And what really bothers me is that they have the financial resources to make a truly better for you Lunchable. Like, if they wanted to fully reinvent this and make it actually good for kids, they could.
These people don't understand economics at all. Yes, you could. They have the money to make it better, but they're not gonna sell a product at a loss. Whatever money, you know, they can make it at a reasonable price is the amount of quality they're gonna put into it. Then they're not running a fucking charity. They're making products for money. Unless they find like I said before, unless they find like uranium and asbestos in the fucking cheese, I don't give a shit if it's like, you know, unhealthy. Because everything else, you know, a kid could buy is around the same shit of being bad for them. But yeah, overall, like I'm so done. I'm so done with the video. It's over now. That was so shit. Like, okay. I don't trust these three people at all because they're the most, you know, leechy of, you know, this whole story. But like, they were so clearly biased. Like, there was one part where, like, you know, Jake or Dog Pack tried the chocolate. They were like, yeah, it's just chocolate. Like, yeah, the way they said it make it seem like, you know, like it was so underwhelming or so bare bones shitty. They were like, it's just chocolate. When in reality, it's probably just like decent chocolate that's not that bad. But they're doing everything in the willpower to make it seem as bad as possible because they can't do anything else than, you know, just be biased and just shit on Mr. B. That's what it's you know, this Lunchly shit is made by 3 people, but they're shitting so hard on just Mr. Beast or just Jimmy by himself. Like, yeah, I guess, you know, I'm not sure about, like, you know, the dividends of, you know, how much money they've all put into this, But I imagine, if it's a good, one out of three, like, 40%, 40%, 40% from all the three guys, then I don't get why you're shitting on Jimmy so much when, probably if there was like a quality issue, like, the sealant wasn't, closed properly, that might be fixed in the future as the product becomes, more sold and the issue at the factory gets fixed. Like, yeah, sorry, I don't believe Jimmy himself is at the factory poking holes in the box with needles to make air leak in. I don't think he's doing that. But yeah, in closing, just watch Lunchly be sold on shelves, like still being right now, and still making a profit. Because this whole quality issue of having mold in it, it's just like blown up fake shit for the sake of likes and views, as she did clearly. And it's gonna be found that in reality, there's no real issue with the product that these people are making it seem like, where they're putting like fake green spray on the cheese to make it seem like it's moldy, when in reality there's nothing wrong at all. Like, if there was Lunchly in the UK, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say I would buy it myself to like try it out, but I won't. But if I did, I could promise you that if I bought 10 packs, there wouldn't be mold in it. Because that whole myth is just bullshit. It's just that, a myth, nothing else.